I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it is your first time here. I'm Katie and I do a lot of lifestyle homemaking content here on my channel. I love doing organizing, decluttering, decorating, cleaning motivation over here. So if you guys are in need of any of that, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I am going to be cleaning up my downstairs today, doing a lot of wiping down, vacuuming, and catch-up cleaning. My two boys have been sick, so we've been home a lot more, and when we're home, that comes with messes. So I really just have to move around my home and just straighten everything up. I also want to go into my kitchen and do some rearranging and just declutter the surfaces, because I feel like we've just been throwing everything down and not cleaning up after ourselves. So a lot of catching up cleaning in today's video. And if you guys are new here, I would love if you could consider subscribing before you leave. And also please like this video if you guys are enjoying it so far.
And the best part is that you're still so humble about it. 'Cause you know it's important.
By now, I'm sure everyone's homes are in full swing for fall and for Halloween. I've been really enjoying my decorations this year, but for some reason this coffee table, I just feel like I cannot get it right with my decor. And so I'm just kind of leaving things as is, because I just don't feel like I'm in the headspace to really mess with it right now. But I'm just going to kind of declutter a little bit, but I'm kind of feeling like just removing everything off the coffee table and maybe just having a simple vase with some florals and maybe a candle and calling it a day. I loved the fall tablescape that I had on here, but ever since trying to put a Halloween spin on it, I just have not been in love. But like I said, I feel like my mind is just somewhere else. I don't have a whole lot of drive to put into this, so I'm just going to declutter and wipe it down and light this candle. This is actually a Goose Creek company, I think it's called, and it is Hocus Pocus 2, and the scent is Full Moon, and it makes my whole house smell like a bakery. It smells so good. So I'm just gonna kind of take it easy on this table and light a candle and make this space feel nice and cozy. I do live in a desert climate, and this time of year feels so nice to get a break from triple digits. So we have our windows open a lot, but of course when you have your windows open, that brings in a lot of dust. So you're going to see me doing a lot of dusting in this room and dusting the blinds in today's video. So this is your reminder to dust those blinds and your windowsills if you haven't done that lately. Do any surfaces or fronts of cabinets like I'm doing here, because these spaces are so forgotten about. And if you live anywhere that is kind of cold, I know this type of year can also just kind of collect dust, and we're not doing as much spring cleaning as we should. So this is just your reminder, bust out that duster. I just got this one from the Dollar Tree, and I love that you can switch out the head of it, so you have a clean duster every time you take it out to clean.
You're not feeling sorry, it's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Oh baby, baby, I don't know what to say. Every beginning.
These are pumpkins we picked out from the pumpkin patch this year. We've actually already gone to 2 different ones. I will put my Instagram handle here on the screen if you guys don't follow me over there. but I've shared some of our adventures from the pumpkin patch this year. And I love the pumpkins that the boys picked out. Mine is the one in the middle with the really whimsical stem, and I cannot wait to carve these. I think we're going to carve them next weekend. We're actually going camping the week before Halloween, and we're going to decorate outside of the trailer, do some campground trick-or-treating, carve our pumpkins. I cannot wait. This time of year has just so many exciting things happening. Let me know if you guys are doing anything fun or special for Halloween this year. Are you guys going trick-or-treating? Are you going to pass out candy? Have you guys decorated outside of your homes? I have decorated out front. I'll have to maybe show you guys in my next video. We will be going to my brother's to trick-or-treat, so I'm just going to put out some candy for the neighborhood kids. But we definitely plan on dressing up and going trick-or-treating. And let me know if you guys want to know what I am for Halloween this year. My whole family is dressing up. We're not doing coordinating costumes, but we are all dressing up, even my husband, which can actually be hard to convince to dress up. But go ahead and stay tuned to the end of this video, and I'll let you guys know what we're dressing up as this year.
When you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry, 'cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey, don't you look at me like that.
As I'm cleaning, I'm going to have my Roborock robot vacuum cleaning and doing the vacuuming for me in the background. So I'm just going to press this button and set this thing to clean. So you will see this kind of whipping around the background of my video as I am cleaning. I love having a robot vacuum. I literally use it all the time. Another thing I love to do is to put a screensaver. I will link this down below in the description box. But this just kind of makes your TV look like one of those expensive art TVs. And I found the best Halloween art, and I will show you guys some of my favorites throughout this video. This one I really loved, with the skeletons doing almost like ballet poses. And then in a few minutes, I'll show you another one. But that's just a special little touch that I love to do in the downstairs of my home, make it just feel more seasonal and fall and cozy. And of course, Ruger was out the door. He wanted to come in. He's actually inside 90% of the time. He loves being inside with the family. And so I let him out to just kind of get a break, get a potty break, and I let him back in. And as you can see, anytime I let him back in, he's always so happy to see me. Earlier this morning, I did make a Target run, and I found the coolest thing from the Target dollar spot. I will spare explaining this in case you have little ones in the room, but I just thought this was such a neat little concept, and I cannot wait to share it with the boys for the holiday season. And it was just $3. I feel like you cannot beat that. I also picked up this game to put into our fifth wheel travel trailer. I love adding new games because we usually camp with our friends and family, and there's nothing more fun than sitting around the fire and playing a game. This is my newest Colleen Hoover book, Layla. I started it last night. I'm already obsessed. And then of course I had to have these beautiful cozy Christmas style PJs. I thought $30 for this set was actually really good because I've been shopping around, and I feel like these could easily be $20 for the top and $20 for the bottoms. And so I thought $30 was such a good deal for this set. I actually wore them last night and highly, highly recommend them.
So we can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. Just be brave.
I am so excited to share today's video sponsor. So thank you, Birthstone Jewelry, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I am absolutely in love with these pieces I picked out from their website. If you guys have never heard of Birthstone Jewelry, it's actually kind of cool. They're based out of Northern California, and I actually live in Southern California. So I love supporting as many local businesses as I possibly can. But one thing I loved about this brand is that they're dedicated to creating high quality jewelry. So it not only looks good, but it also feels good. And if you have sensitive skin, you can actually enjoy wearing this jewelry as well. So whether you're looking for the latest jewelry styles for yourself, or maybe trying to find a personalized gift, Birthstone Jewelry carries a unique selection of quality jewelry. Birthstone's jewelry are made of quality and they are protected from tarnishing. They're also lead safe and nickel safe. They specialize in 925 sterling silver, so it gives you that timeless, laid back, everyday look. I wanted to share with you all some of the pieces that I picked out. They have a lot of on-trend gold and silver, and of course you can pick your birthstone, or maybe you have kids or a birthstone means something special to you. You can choose out the piece that means the most to you. Everything on their site is so beautiful, and I love the meaning behind ordering birthstone jewelry. With Christmas coming up and the holidays, I feel like this would make such a personalized, thoughtful gift to give. And with the affordable price point, I feel like you could easily come on their website and knock out a lot of people off your Christmas list, or even Valentine's Day, and it has such a beautiful meaning behind it. If you have kids, you can make pieces of jewelry with your kids' birthstones on it, maybe your significant other. There's just so much, the possibilities are endless. I also wanted to mention that they have fast and safe shipping, they have free customization, and 90-day return policy. I will have Birthstone Jewelry linked just below in the description box, and thank you so much again to Birthstone Jewelry for supporting my channel and sponsoring today's video. Here is the other screensaver. This kind of rotates through different backgrounds, and this one caught my eye. I thought it was just so sweet and so cute. The two little ghosts out in the forest. The one had a witch hat on, the other one was holding a pumpkin. And I just love the vintage, almost acrylic oil painting look to these. They just look so classy. And I know Halloween can sometimes get really kind of cheesy, and I love more of like a classy, sophisticated look when it comes to fall decor and Halloween and even Christmas. So I had to share that with you guys. I will have this link down below in the description box for you. It's free, it's just right on YouTube. But here we are back to the cleaning and the kitchen. I got these counters all cleared off. I got my shopping trip all put away, everything where it needs to go. As you can see, the robot vacuum just went by in the background, so that is still hard at work. And now I just need to wipe down these counters, and then I need to start rearranging things that are in the kitchen right now because the flow just was not working.
I was the girl all alone in the corner, drinking by herself on a Saturday night. You were the guy with your friends at the...
Oh, this part is kind of funny and not funny. As you can see, the water tank on the back of this espresso machine got all over the front of me, all over the floor, the cabinets, the counters, it went everywhere. I didn't realize that my husband just refilled this tank, so it was super full. And just a few steps, I moved it from the other side of the kitchen to here. It just went everywhere. So I had all the intentions of changing my clothes and then coming back down and cleaning, and I just kept telling myself, okay, after I do this, I'll go change. After I do this, I'll go change. And before I knew it, I never changed. So you guys are gonna see me just covered in water down the front of me, but by the time I'm done doing what I'm doing, I am dry again. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad I didn't change because I'm just here cleaning and getting dirty and getting stuff all over me anyways. I would have just made more laundry for myself. So you guys are gonna see this big old wet spot on the front of my jeans and my shirt for the duration of this video. Now I'm still trying to figure out my kitchen. I don't know what it is, you guys. I just don't know where I want things on my countertops. So I just kind of move things around until it feels right. I loved the espresso machine on the end of my counter for a while there, but then I feel like I could just do better because I do have a brand new Keurig Express, and that's over on my coffee bar, but I'm just kind of at a loss what to do with this espresso machine because my coffee bar area isn't quite large enough to put out what I want to put out. So we're just going to try this espresso machine here. And then I got this mug tree off walmart.com. I am the worst at linking things, but I will do my best to link a few of the things that I got off walmart.com in the description box. But here's my little coffee bar area I was telling you all about, and here is my new Keurig Express. I actually saw this coffee machine on my sweet friend Adeline Zook's channel, and I had to have it. It is so affordable, you guys. It is less than $50. I love the size. I love the color of the LED lights and the buttons, just the whole aesthetic of the coffee machine. And it feels really good to go back to a Keurig. And I just had kind of like a cheap coffee pot to make a full carafe of coffee in the morning. It was like a $30 coffee machine. And it was nice just to be able to come downstairs and pour a hot cup of coffee. But I did miss my Keurig, so I went ahead and picked this one up.
Drinking by herself on a Saturday night. Do you ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone?
The other thing I wanted to arrange on my counter was this corner. I loved how this fall decor looked, but I need everything to be functional. And we do live very close to Temecula wine country, literally minutes away. So we belong to 3 different wineries. So each quarter we get bottles of wine and we frequent the wineries. So we always have several bottles of wine on hand, and I figured it was time to get a better setup for our really nice bottles like these. And I figured, why not put them on display here in the kitchen? So I got this wine rack. I think it was around $20 from walmart.com, and I just figured I'll go ahead and put it here in the corner of the kitchen and see how this works. But if you guys know me, I will most likely move things around again.
Do I ever let go of the days I wish we had? Stop crying over things I can't take back, not yet. Do I ever forget? Erase your pretty face inside my head, wishing you the best of life instead. Well, not yet. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. You, I keep wishing and wishing we'll end up together. You, I keep wishing and wishing and wishing. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense.
Moving on to this dining room table, we do so much at this table. Of course, we eat dinner, we do homework, we visit, we entertain. I'm getting ready to gear up for Thanksgiving here pretty soon. Once Halloween passes, it is going to be game on. I'm actually hosting Thanksgiving in my home with my side of the family, my husband's side of the family, and then my sister-in-law's side of the family. So we usually have a really big crowd. Luckily, my table seats 10, but then we also add onto it with another table, and there is just a spot for everybody. It's a big to-do. But I'm actually gearing up to do all the Thanksgiving things, so make sure you guys stick around and subscribe. I really want to get my hands dirty this season, make a lot of things from scratch, decorate, and just get this whole downstairs decked out for fall when I take down all of my Thanksgiving or my Halloween decorations. So I hope you guys will stick around to see how I set up for Thanksgiving this year.
You don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah. I see your stories and I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you
I am going to wrap up cleaning for the day. This is a weekday that I'm cleaning, so I have a lot to get done the rest of the day, but it feels really good to get the downstairs just nice and clean again and a clean slate from everyone being home so much. But now's the time to let you guys know what I'm going to be for Halloween. I'm actually going to be Wednesday Addams. My husband is going to be Michael Myers. My older son Rylan is going to be a knight in shining armor, and my youngest son Colton is going to be a character called Cuphead. But now it's time for Mama to pour a nice glass of wine. Do it for today's video. Thank you so much for helping me stay motivated today and holding me accountable to clean up this downstairs. It's not that it was like dirty, it was just getting really out of control with the clutter. Having kids home sick definitely makes the house lived in a little bit more because we're not out of the house as much. The kids are home all day versus being in school. So it just felt good to go ahead and catch up down here because the majority of the day we're always downstairs. We're not upstairs a whole lot. So I just really wanted to hone in and focus on this downstairs today. So again, just thank you so much for coming with me and helping me clean up today. Let me know down below in the comments if you all were cleaning along with me or if you were just hanging out. Also, please do not forget to check out Birthstone Jewelry down below in the description box. I'll have a link you can check out there. And thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.